October 26, UPI President Donald Trump isnt expected to hold up the release Thursday of thousands of government documents relating to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the last remaining information that was locked away decades ago. The records have long been set for release Thursday, and the president is the only person allowed by law to interfere, but it doesn't appear that Trump will, despite objections from some in the U.S. intelligence community. In a tweet Wednesday night, Trump mentioned the release and remarked, "So interesting, about 3,100 new documents never before seen are scheduled to be released Thursday, along with non-redacted versions of about 30,000 records that were previously made public." Some in the CIA, FBI and other intelligence agencies have called for some of the remaining records to stay sealed, believing they might pose a threat to national security. Kennedy was assassinated on November 22, 1963, while riding in a motorcade in Dallas, Texas during a campaign trip. As the first globally galvanizing incident of the television era, the assassination has long had a hold on public imagination. UPI's Pulitzer-winning eyewitness account of JFK assassination for decades, a number of conspiracy theories have suggested that the conclusion of the government's official Warren Commission inquiry that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in killing Kennedy was at best inaccurate, and at worst, a cover-up. The release of the documents by the National Archives and Records Administration, however, are not expected to reveal much about the shooting that's not already known. It could, however, shed new light on ancillary issues in the historical narrative. Relatively little has been revealed, for example, about Oswald's trip to Mexico City 2 months before the assassination. On the trip, he met with Cuban and Soviet representatives. The papers released Thursday could also offer insight on the careers of longtime CIA operatives E. Howard Hunt and James McCord, two figures who later became known for their involvement in the Watergate scandal. The majority of government material regarding Kennedy's assassination has already been released, so no bombshell exposes, or a new twist to any of stories within the drama of Kennedy's death, are expected. At the end of its investigation, the Warren Commission ordered tens of thousands of documents related to the shooting locked away until the year 2039. A subsequent congressional investigation a decade later ordered its files in the case sealed until 2029. UPI's coverage of the assassination of John F. Kennedy in 1992, however, following the controversial and influential film JFK, Congress took action to have most of the documents immediately released to the public. Those records that remained classified continued to be guarded due to a number of reasons, such as they contained sensitive or tax information. Most of the information still held by the government has been classified as not believed relevant to the assassination investigation. Those who remain fascinated with the now 54-year-old story, though, still await Trump to approve release of the documents. Kennedy's assassination became a watershed moment in television journalism, as well as the reporting of breaking news. United Press International, the first news organization to report the shooting, ultimately won a Pulitzer Prize for its assassination coverage.